Morning, guys. All right, my name's Chen, and I'm really excited to be here today to tell you a little bit about my company, where I'm coming from, and what we're doing. And I wanted to take a step back really quickly and talk about this thing that we've all kind of experienced in our lifetime, and that is, kind of the advent of the internet, right? And I think we've all had a little bit of a different perspective on that, right? Like, so, I mean, for myself, I can barely remember a time, the internet coming along was kind of like, this crazy but like nice ecosystem where, I don't remember a time when I wasn't searching for information on Google, where I wasn't on Facebook or connected to people through these various mediums. But if you're running a business before this all happened, it probably looked a little bit different. It's a lot more scary. And for good reason. There are a lot of businesses that have been disrupted or have been, they've really seen, they've really struggled to remain relevant, or they've been shaken to their cores. The travel agencies or encyclopedia salesmen or the record industry. They've seen a lot of changes as a result of what's been happening. So with that, I'd like to move on to a specific industry that is near and dear to me, which is the real estate education industry. And the typical customer that you're talking about here is actually very much a small business. Okay, you're typically talking about what could not only be small, they oftentimes fall into micro businesses, literally a husband and wife team where one of them is doing instruction and one of them is handling all the other different aspects of the business. This is great. This is, we think that they're providing a valuable service, but when it comes to the internet and how to compete on it, they have a lot of trouble, right? When you go to search for them, you can't find them. And if you come from the perspective of the internet being the future, then this is a problem for your long-term viability. Who is doing really well on this search engine page right here? Well, it's the people that are good, that understand search engine optimization, that understand marketing online. And, and as far as like these individual schools that are out there that are trying to get out there, well, it's really not a fair fight, right? And they don't have the chance to get there and really, so one way that you could kind of look at this is like, okay, well, maybe that's just the way it's supposed to be, right? I mean, these folks, they understand the internet, they deserve to be there. But really, when you go and you purchase one of their products, you notice it's not very good, right? I mean, this isn't an actual screenshot, but it gives you an idea of what you get when you are going to these sites and you're looking at the material they're presenting. You give them the money, and you're now expected to kind of read your way into success, right? Which it may work for some people, but we think that it's really short-sighted, and we think that a lot better can be done with that. And the real estate schools really picked up on this. They're really fighting back. If you take a look at their websites, you'll see things like, this is online learning for you, and this is literally a screenshot I took. If you don't like reading a lot of information from a computer screen, online learning may not be best for you. Or this one takes a more positive attitude. Is online education right for you? Well, are you more interested in curriculum than interaction? If you answered yes, then online education just might be a good choice for you. So, I mean, these are fighting words, right? I mean, these guys are out there like, okay, so like, online education sucks, and let's, come into our classroom and we'll teach you over there. We think there's another answer though. In the end of 2011, a couple of professors out of Stanford went and launched what is now the current wave of what we call MOOCs, massive online, open online education. And what we think that they've done really well is they've combined the best aspects of personal one-on-one tutoring with online education, and it's actually a good medium for doing that. There are a lot of folks that have really been doing a lot of innovation in this space. The Khan Academy has been teaching math and have expanded into a lot of other categories. And hello, we're in MB Labs today, where Code School is really pushing the envelope on what you can do for teaching online advanced topics. So we think that we need to bring a little bit of this to the traditional real estate industry. So the way we see it, there's a problem. We have these traditional schools, and they're doing a great job. They're doing something valuable, but they're losing at this search engine marketing game, and that's where we want to kind of step in and help them out. We want to, we don't want the internet to be just a place that values curriculum over interaction. We think that we can have both, and we think that the people that should be doing it are the people who have been doing this and maybe just need a little bit of help getting online. So that's where we're trying to come in. What are we doing about it? We're partnering with real estate instructors, and we're trying to give them what they need to do, what they need to win at the internet. We're providing a video streaming course platform. We set up all the infrastructure, we do all the programming, we do everything. They don't have to worry about any of that, just hand it over to us. We help them out with instructional design support, course analytics, big data as it applies to instruction online. Technical support, because the last thing these guys want to do is help you figure out why you typed your password in wrong. And sales and marketing. So, we're trying to build up those channels. They may not know a lot about SEO, but we think we can help them out a lot. So helping them get more students to their platforms once they're on there. in short, we're trying to help make small real estate schools look good online. Where are we now? We've released a course with a local real estate school, and we are selling that to students, so we've actually got a little bit of revenue, and we're building out the model a little bit, showing that people actually want this. We're building a content platform to sell this material. So we're building up content for that, and we're hoping to do everything from pre-licensing education to agent success, because we think that not only are these real estate school micro businesses, but all these agents that go into the industry also are kind of micro businesses as well, and they need a lot of help with things like search engine optimization, Twitter strategies, and all these types of things. So we're trying to build a portal where you can go and learn about these topics. What we're looking for from the community, we're hoping for feedback and suggestions from you folks. We're looking for more relationships with other content providers. So this goes in two different ways. Like we talked about, local people that perhaps want to present themselves as experts to the real estate professional market. Whether that's like teaching real estate agents how to optimize themselves for competing online, or the other type of content providers we're looking for is we're actually trying to get a toehold into each of the 50 states. So real estate education is a state-regulated industry, so we're trying to find these schools in the different states. We're looking for strategic partners with the real estate industry, and I'm out of time, so. All right.